So, like I said, I hope it works out, and I appreciate you really digging in and doing your job as a journalist, one journalist to another.
One journalist to another. One journalist to another.
An ADOS dude, there was an ADOS dude named Bill something, Bill the Icon.
Bring all the dirty laundry.
So Vlad continues to portray himself as some sort of journalist, savvy, professional, yada yada yada. So these next two clips I put together. The first one's gonna feature a clip of Vlad during an interview with George Chidi, who's an actual journalist, where he's just identifying himself as a colleague and fellow journalist alongside George Chidi. And I just thought it was interesting that George Chidi took the opportunity on his channel to apologize for misspeaking in the Young Thug situation where his baby moms was shot and killed at the bowling alley, and he tied the two together. But he took the time to come on while he was on Vlad's channel and they were discussing the matter. He took the time to apologize. So for me, that's just an example of ethical journalism. If Vlad is a journalist, he doesn't really seem to have a strict ethical code as far as the subject matters, line of questioning, and the way he presents different characters in opposition to each other, and sometimes creates conflict. So check these clips out. Let me know what you think down in the comment section. Smash like on this video, and if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do so. Thank you.
So, like I said, I hope it works out, and I appreciate you really digging in and doing your job as a journalist, one journalist to another. What you've done is exceptional, and I hope you keep doing it. I will. Thank you. You're very welcome. Until next time. Peace.
So I wanted to break down this short clip from journalist George Chidi. He's out of Atlanta. He recently did a Vlad TV interview in which he helped to break down the whole YSL case. He also chimed in on the YFN case, YFN Lucci, Young Thug, Gunna, the whole RICO situation that's going on. And there was one clip in particular, this clip that I'm about to show you, in which they were speaking about the incident in which Young Thug, his baby's mother was shot and killed at a bowling alley here in Atlanta. And apparently George Chidi had misspoke about the details of the incident, tying her murder directly to Young Thug. And in this clip, as an ethical journalist, he steps up to the plate and offers an apology as Vlad begins to break down his opinion of the case. So I wanted to show this to you as an example of, a journalist stepping up and taking accountability for his missteps, for misspeaking about a case in which he feels he was ultimately incorrect about. So check it out.
Young Thug's child's mother, LaKavia Jackson, ends up getting killed in a bowling alley in Atlanta. Well, outside of a bowling alley in Atlanta. People were assuming this is just a random shooting, just two people arguing over a bowling ball, but you feel there's more to it.
Well, that's the thing. At least I did it first. Let me just say one. It appears that I was wrong, and I have some apologies to make for that. I want to apologize to the family of Jeffrey Williams for making that error. It wasn't error. There was no malice there. I was looking at the statistical probability of somebody being killed at random who also just happened to be involved with, tangentially, all of this other stuff that had been going on.
Vlad should take notes. It's very easy. And this is because about a year or so ago, Vlad took a lot of heat for misquoting the Minister Louis Farrakhan, and what it seemed to, what it seemed to me and to many others, a rush to attempt to smear the Minister Louis Farrakhan. And upon being corrected about the context in which Louis Farrakhan was speaking, and although he retracted, well, he didn't retract. He pretty much edited that part of the video out, re-uploaded it without an apology or any type of public acknowledgement. And that whole situation caused him to fall out with Lord Jamar and Godfrey, who were regulars on his platform. He took heat from a host of others. I believe Royce the 5'9" chimed in. Quite a few from the community chimed in. So this is why I'm showing this clip.
I've spent the last year of my life looking at 7 years of back and forth.
Fair use.
And YSL, where their family members were being targeted and were involved. And then I saw Lakeivia Jackson's murder, like knowing that this indictment was coming, and thinking this has got to be connected. The police and the district attorney and the family all insist that there is no connection. I made a statistical inference based on all of the other crimes that are going on. But it doesn't, it actually looks like a random act of violence. And that speaks to how much violence is actually occurring on the street in Atlanta, and why the district attorney is all hot to arrest gang members any way she can right now.
So again, just as an example, which happened to be during an interview with Vlad, of a real journalist stepping up to the plate, taking accountability, apologizing for misspeaking about a situation, rushing to judgment on a situation in which I guess, again, he ultimately believes and feels that he was wrong about. So Vlad should definitely take note, especially since he's claiming he's a journalist and comparing himself as a journalist to the gentleman George Chidi.
Destiny is all that matters. Gotta go, I'm late. Mad at the beach and at the top. I see you when you get there. A lot of y'all are trying. I'm wondering, is it